Welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. So there's a missable achievement, I believe, is in this game. Did I write it down? Let me actually look. Also, I'm trying to wonder if I printed off enough notes, because we cleared the first page in the first episode. Oh, that's great. Doesn't mention it here, but I'm pretty sure it's a missable achievement that if you drink coffee every day, good things happen.
Damn good coffee.
All right, and let's poke around this room before we go see the commissary. There's a map.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious.
Low
maintenance.
Cactus.
My kind of plant.
There's also... Oh, can we take the thermos?
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Can't take it. Fine. And then there's this doorway. Also that up there. We'll ignore that up there. Oh, this is a worthless room. It's just the jail. And we're gonna go to our quarters, I guess. Delay the commissary as long as we can.
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Not, I guess.
Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
Yeah, suspicious secret elevator.
Looks purely decorative.
Anything in here?
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
I'll take it, I guess. And then we just have a bed and a stove.
I'm not tired.
And stove?
Maybe later. I'm not that hungry.
Molding resin, that's fun. Gonna go make this place all moldy. I just had to clean up some mold today. So I get for being lazy. Not washing my dishes when I should. Let's go in here. Hello, commissary.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordsund Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open, or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it, if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordsund, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Alrighty. Sure, what does this?
Sorry to hear
What
that.
does this do?
I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh?
You have no idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm spending half my time arguing with those fools.
One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
We're done! No. Talking time. And people. Yay. I don't care about the peoples. We're gonna actually talk about Carl's murder first.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Fine. Saffron?
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Cool. And I guess we could talk about the commissary. No, not the Stina. We want to talk about Stina.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Okay. So let's also show him a few things in here, including this.
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
Fine, have it your way.
What do you make of this?
Not sure, but if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I could figure out who wrote this note.
That'll take some time. Key!
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
Talking about molding resin.
I don't need to know his opinion on that.
Oh, you're no fun.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
Oh well. What is this about?
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more.
And we're done. Goodbye.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Let's see what else we
I
can
guess
find.
Anderson has a colleague.
Sure.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems.
Got some magical books over
A
here.
collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all Anderson's, he's quite well read.
Impressive, I guess. And this
Looks
one.
like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there.
I'm not good at commenting, though I'm sitting right here. Okay, well, we're done in here. We're done in the police station. So, what else do we have around here? We have the canteen. You gonna let me in? Yeah, let's just explore. Free roam. No need to
Robot?
follow the rules.
Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly. Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts.
Not very well lit in this place, gotta say.
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for.
And then we can... I don't really care about back here.
I think they deliver groceries through there.
Thank you. What's in here? Up the balcony. Oh, you're gonna whine it's like it's not time, aren't you? Oh, you're gonna walk. Why wasn't fast travel working? Huh. Who are you? Don't even get to know.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordson.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
I actually don't have questions for you, but you're here and we're here, so let's see what happens.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Okay, I'm not sure why the game keeps randomly freezing. Must be some glitch of the compatibility? I don't know.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
Okay. Actually, wait, wouldn't you know about saffron?
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
Perhaps, perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
Alrighty. How about this one?
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Read you loud and clear, officer.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say,
Agent.
Now, two places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road, where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
Well, that's that. Here's saffron. You don't even need to ask about Mimir Road. Haha.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, that's fair. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty, see you around.
We can put you away. What's a
Old
banner?
Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area.
And this bush.
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming.
Too bad we can't do it. Oh, good. Fast travel's working again. So it just... Okay. Just that door doesn't like fast travel. I got it. Only going one way, too. That's a
Nice
sculpture.
and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
Mold
A
it.
bottle of-
Stop it. Mold it.
That combination makes...
Fine. Can I go to school?
I don't have any business in the school.
Rats. Scola. Fun. We have the clinic. We could go to Mirror Road. Now we know it's that way. East and then to town entrance. Clinic. Hello, nurse.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
Alright. Can't go back that way, because she'll probably yell at us. Oh, no, we can't go that way. What is this way? Useless room.
Various medical supplies.
I'm sure this is important later, but for now... Actually, I'm trying to remember what happens in here.
It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now.
But you might later.
I don't need any water right now.
Oh, come on. We gotta water the plants. Cool. Elevator and then big plant.
Looking plant.
You can't see it from there, Vera. Is this door gonna open? Let's find out.
Locked.
Unlocked. Actually, let's work.
It's too strong.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
A small...
Keep forgetting I have to click and drag.
Doesn't fit.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Can I mold it into submission?
That combo...
Fine. This way. People died and I'm
Don't worry,
happy.
Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Okay.
I agree. These days, people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them.
Now that's an attitude I can get behind.
Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
First, let's talk about you. Okay, thank you.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
She's got an assistant lurking around. Got it. Anyway.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Wow. Let's talk about Carl now. I'm gonna learn about the person first.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
He's
Keep it
dead.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
So let's, flip this page and go to Carl's murder.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Okay. You know this?
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
And this?
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Okay. Closing.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Too bad you don't have a watch so we can tell when time's passed.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
And these?
One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation.
It is. Haha.
Appears to be a small crematory.
And this? Oh, that's nothing. Anyway, smart scan. Here we go. Let's add your stuff to my, record. Anything else of interest in this room, actually? Nothing? Cool. Go away, and I go away too. Also, this is another room with no fast travel. Got it. Hold the phone. What if? I had a thought as I was leaving. Yeah, you. Is it the same? It is. You're not going to acknowledge it. Thank you, Vera. Glad that you know that we've made this great. I guess that just means like, yeah, I'm not going to point out the obvious and be like, oh my gosh. How can I be so surprised by this? My scalpel.
This might be useful.
Yeah, that's for fun things later. But we're on to not fun things. Well, I actually don't know if we're on to not fun things now. We're leaving. That much is true.
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
Okay.
A bottle of...
No, I meant to leave. Leaving. And I guess we'll head up to Mimir Road. Why don't we? We got a little bit of time left in the episode.
Alright, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
We got some plants here.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least.
And these.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Will our smart scan actually tell us any of this? No, smart scan. Rats. We got robots here.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Got a doorway.
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I consider going inside.
That's fair. Can't argue with that.
Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Why do they have Christmas lights on them? I guess I'll never know.
More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
Guess we can't read what they are? Whatever. Here's some clay. Actually want it, Vera?
Alright, got some clay.
Not sure why you want that, Vera, but sure.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
That's fair, because this map is pretty big if I remember correctly, so having it limited to start with is okay with me. Let's go back to here. I think I can go east. Let's see if you'll let me. Nice. Hello, you.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Alrighty. Ooh, that one's scary. I like this one the most.
Order. Sorting my notes. Chaos.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Yes, you can find him later. Like, way later, so you better remember this is a thing.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
Ah, fun fact time. I need to remember the menu, actually. Menu. That might be escape. There we go. In options land, you could turn on, nudity if you so desired. Didn't learn about that till I bought the game. If I had known that before I bought the game, probably would have said no, but I'm glad I did because it's actually a pretty good game. So yeah, for those who care, you can do that. Also, we're going to stop here. So next time on Whispers of Machine, we'll continue to explore this area. See you guys then.